morning, ladies and gentlemen. That's more like it. We've been on vacation, it seems like forever. And today marks the first day of a full week. We're going to be tired by Friday. But maybe not, because we were smart enough to schedule Mr. Rich. Big hand for Mr. Rich. Oh, you lucky ducks. I want to start by thanking the Hicks-Nichols Committee for paying for this artist in residency for this week. We're going to be doing it during your phys ed classes. So you all have phys ed twice a week, right? Yeah. So you get to be with Mr. Rich 2 times. And then Friday at 1:30, we're going to kick off what we're calling a culminating assembly with Mr. Rich. And many of you will be performing. So do your very best this week when you're working with your artist in residence so that he might select you to do a solo. You never know. He's looking for kids who have energy and optimism and talent, but most of all, respect. I also want to thank Raponi Automotive Group in Bow, New Hampshire for sponsoring Youth Beat and for getting Mr. Rich in the schools all across New England. You know, he's famous. He has been in newspapers, he's been in magazines. Some of you kids brought them in to show me. You know what I'm talking about. So he really has a wonderful reputation. We also would like to thank our local Home Depot in West Lab because they also donated to Mr. Rich and Youth Beats. So, Mr. Rich, where are you? So, Mr. Rich, now I have a question for you. I know you've got some talented performers coming out. Did you want to say a few words before they come out, or do you want to say a few words after? After. He's a good man. He knows his own mind. I think that'll work. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the National Touring Rock Drummer and the founder of Youth Beat, Mr. Rich, and the Wethersfield School Respect Rockers. Come on down. If you're a rocker, come on down. Woo-hoo!
Wethersfield, how are you today? Outstanding. What a pleasure. What a privilege for me to be back sharing rhythm and fitness, kindness, and rock and respect. If you hear me, give me a aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. If you know how to rock the kindness club that's going on here at WS, give me a whoop, whoop, whoop. And if you know that rocking good conduct is not only our duty and our obligation, but it makes people, including ourselves, feel really good. If you hear me, give me a, that's how we roll. Outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen of the Wethersfield School, will you please help us and get our on. big round of applause for our awesome staff, our awesome teachers. Rock it out. Unbelievable. So before we get going, I would just like to look ahead and have some foresight to forecast a little bit about this week. I understand that the Kindness Club is in full effect. I also understand that good conduct is how we roll here. I'm going to ask you guys, really simply, the expectations in Youth Beats are pretty much the same as here at Wethersfield. I'm going to ask us to be safe, to be respectful, and to be calm. This week, I would really, really like us to ramp up our kindness, to ramp up our respect, to think about, to have the intent to find opportunities to help other people and to care for other people. If you hear me, give me an aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Now quickly, what does it feel like when friends are kind to us? What does it feel like when Jackson, thank you so much. Would you stand up, sir? Me? Jackson, would you please stand up, sir, so our friends can hear you? Thank you. What does it feel like, Jackson, when our friends are kind to us? Hey, big round of applause for my friend Jackson. So you know what it feels like when people are kind to us. There's the second part of kindness. It's giving. I have a question. What does it feel like when we share kindness with people? What does it feel like when we're kind to others? What does it feel like when we're kind to others? We had one answer over here. I'm going to look for the other answer over here. Like the leaders of WS. Ladies and gentlemen, what does it feel like when we're kind to others? First name, sir. What is it? Dylan, what does it feel like when we're kind to others? Outstanding. Big round of applause for my friends. One of the reasons that WS, that the Wethersfield School is such a special place for me to share rhythm and fitness is because of the welcoming feeling that I get from the staff. Is because of the participation, the kindness, and the respect level that comes from the students. In truth, it's a very, very unique environment. It's a wonderful place to come in and share enrichment. How about a big round of applause for yourself? The other thing that's very unique about Wethersfield is the community involvement. I'd like to thank the Hicks-Nichols Committee and the grant process for funding this type of enrichment. And I would also like to thank some community members in which, one we're going to bring up in a moment, that take special interest in the school, that spend their extra time making sure that a bunch of cool stuff is going on here, and providing support and belief, boots on the ground, whenever they visit. I think that's huge. Not only is Wethersfield, the school of Wethersfield, an awesome community, but the community in whole is a phenomenal place. And I hope that you guys feel as blessed as I do about what's going on here. Big round of applause if you do. So this week, we're going to work on rocking the Kindness Club, our good conduct, and building some rhythms and some beats for our show on Friday, where we have a special guest.
They don't know who it is. So it'll be a mystery until Friday.
Absolutely. 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 So what I would like to do, who here in our awesome community of learners remembers how we share sounds in Youth Beats safely? What it looks like to share the sounds with people safely. First name, sir? Parker, would you come on up for me, bud? Parker, would you start to build our safe, awesome drum set? Can I have you? You'll start to build it right here. Does that make sense? Awesome. Thank you, Parker. Can I have, who else would like to be part of our drum set? My friend with the cat ears, Dylan, come on down. First name? Micah, come on down. Right here with the mohawk. What is it, Tina? And could I have... Who's my friend right here? First name? What is that? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a phenomenal community member, a dignitary on the school board, and a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine. Please put your hands together for my special guest rocker, Mr. Sean Whalen. Hey, Weathersfield, how about keeping a nice Outstanding. So generally, during these opportunities, I talk a lot, as you guys know. You guys here at Weathersfield are pretty familiar with my voice, correct? Yeah. So what I'd like to do for a couple minutes is have you guys include and fill me in on some of the things that have been going on here the last year. What's new at Weathersfield? Hands, please. What's new at Weathersfield? One more time. A student-run drama club? Now, let me ask. Do you think that that will require teamwork? Do you think that that will require respect? And do you think that with teamwork and respect that the student drama club will be successful? If you agree, show me a connection. Outstanding. Student drama club. Very cool. What else is new at Weathersfield? What else is new at Weathersfield? What is it? The Kindness Club. So I talked about that briefly with my friend, the mighty Miss Oakman. Who here in the audience can share with me, in your words, what the Kindness Club is about? Tana, what's the Kindness Club about, my friend? Recognizing our friends that have been kind. Now, I've been given something to help recognize that.
And yours are very
Mine are super special. They come from the office, right? So what I'm hoping is that we all strive to be in the Kindness Club and to be recognized for that. Because as we know, we all know what Youth Beats is about. Being safe, being kind, being respectful. And we all know that these are the tools that I use to realize my lifelong dreams, as well as the support of my community and community of learners just like you guys, right? We know that those are the tools for success. I'm very, very excited to hear that we're highlighting that here, that Kindness Club, because I feel no matter how talented you are, no matter how lucky we are, it certainly takes hard work, determination, and most importantly, treating others and yourself with kindness to be successful. If you agree, give me an aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Outstanding. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys this week. And thank you so much for your time today. And how about...
I just wanted to add one more thing, Mr. Ray.
Go ahead.
I want the boys and girls to know how lucky we are to have you. I know you haven't told anybody this, but I know that you were hit by a motorcycle and you were in the hospital for some time.
Yeah.
And you lost a family member. And right before Christmas. That was very sad. And yet, when he talked to me, I said, you don't have to come in. We'll change the date. And Mr. Rich said, oh no, I'm not going to let my Weathersfield friends down. I will come in. So I just want you to know that that, to me, is the epitome of kindness. You demonstrate what it is to be kind. You walk the walk, you talk the talk. That means a lot to us.
Thanks a lot.
I wanted the boys and girls to hear about your sacrifices and how much this means to be here. Thank you, Mr. Rich.
So I appreciate that. Can I go ahead and connect with that?
Yes, please do.
The mic is open.
You bet.
So, we were talking about how I feel privileged to be here. There's another reason for that. And my friend Mrs. Oakman had mentioned it several times. It says it in all the emails. Welcome back to the Weathersfield family. Welcome back to the Weathersfield family. I hear that time and time again in correspondence. But I tell you what, I feel that time and time again every time I enter this facility. Whether it's for a staff meeting, getting ready, whether it's for these opening type of communication and intent assemblies, whether it's in our workshops or at our final event. I feel that. The reason I shared my personal life with the Miss Oakman and the staff, and I feel the reason she felt we can share here, is because there's no judgment and there's so much kindness in this school, it's unbelievable. Yes, drumming saved my life twice before this year. Now it saved my life 3 times. Yes, I was hit again at the motocross track. Unfortunately, a gentleman made a very negligent, horrible decision. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I guess I will.
I think it's important.
So I got landed on at the track by somebody that was just making terrible choices. Broke my scapula again in 2 places, drove my humerus up into my deltoid, which now has 9 inches of steel and 9 pins, and broke my wrist. I showed the awesome Miss Mary my x-rays this morning. And yes, it's true. I lost my father this holiday season. I did. It's a part of life. It's a very sad part of life. It's a part of it. The reason that I'm able to come here, and provide these workshops and to hopefully not miss a beat, except for maybe this weather storm that's coming, is because of how you guys welcome this program, how you guys treat me, and how you guys make me feel. And to be honest with you, that's awesome. And that's a special, unique, unbelievable, unique quality and gift that you all have that will certainly make you successful people if you share that same welcomeness and gratitude for other people. If you share that the same way with other people, they're going to gravitate here as well. Gravitate to you guys as well. Thanks a lot, you guys. I can't wait to see the first one.